we've stalled long enough. Would anybody mind sharing their screen? Blue Octopus 11, you want to tell us what happened the last session you played? Also, you're missing out. Cyberpunk is awesome.
I bet I was going to ask actually how it was going. I saw with no context, I saw comments on the thread. But last week, no,
Do you mind moving closer to your mic?
Oh, sorry. Last time we played, we've been traversing this dungeon primarily. There were a lot of twists and turns. I'm trying to... I think we actually started in the dungeon, so I think it was mostly us traversing different obstacles that happened. The doors were challenging, as I mentioned. One of the doors was like very hot. And then there were a lot of like arrows and corners with things. We fought and we fought undead creatures that I thought I mistook for something. There was like a pile in one of the rooms. But yeah, we've just been traversing this dungeon. There's been a lot of different challenging and interesting turns. I'm trying to remember all of them, but
what do you think was the most difficult challenge or turn for Hoopra Woodfluffle? Did any of the traps almost kill you or do damage to you?
Yeah. Well, there was the Indiana Jones boulder, right?
Okay.
The Indiana Jones boulder style. That was of course pretty intense. Yeah.
Did you maybe almost kill any of your teammates?
But I think a fireball there was a notion of a fireball introduced at one point. But it was vetoed for everyone's safety.
And how do you feel about that? Are you upset that you couldn't cast a fireball?
I think it was a fair proposition. That's what I'll say.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if other people had any interesting highlights.
I'll take your silence as a no.
Yeah, no. I think that just about covered everything.
Okay.
I do think one thing was that I think Callie Mae was going canonically bald at the stress of leading the party.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's been tough. The first obstacle kind of did damage to me and Callie. Or Callie. So yeah. It was slow going. And then Hoopra got squished.
Yeah. And remind me what your objective in this dungeon is. Anybody?
This is Namu Xine's intro to dungeon making, dungeon class thing. We were under the impression that at the end of this dungeon we're gonna get to Namu Xine, but I've had my sneaking suspicions since the beginning that I feel like this is just like a set, like we're just like leading to like doors leading to more doors.
Were we looking for switches?
Yeah.
Yes.
Switches.
Yeah. And we
And we
found.
found one so far, right?
That is
Oh,
correct.
okay, good. I couldn't remember if it was one or two.
So, Gesture, looks like you got to be doing your best Callie Mae impersonation today.
I will attempt. It's easy. It's just Foghorn Leghorn. They were struggling with that last week. This maestro character. Y'all, I mean, Chooms.
I feel like both can exist in the same world.
I will say I also got thrown off because of the drawl, because like I kept wanting to call people like Honey Bun, like as Thorn, like, or Darlin, but like I'm like that, no, like Choom, like that's the word I'm trying to go for, Choom, but like in the back of my mind I kept going like Darlin, Honey Bun, like, and I'm like, no, that's not.
It's contagious.
Could be both. My next character is going to have that drawl.
Let's see how much you trip everyone up.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to work on Hades, but everybody else might be tripping out. Wait, Ren's isn't what your normal voice is? Fuck no. All right, so yeah, we left off. Shadwell had led the party to a dead end, well, not a dead end, but a hallway, a winding corridor that ended with a very heavy metal door. And the door is locked.
All right. He's going to peek over his shoulder and ask who wants to try picking this lock. Not everyone all at once now.
Grease is gonna cock his head to the side. Describe what is picking.
In your case, it might be kicking as a synonym.
Ah, okay.
Hootbra would define picking as what you do on a lute.
Or with his nose.
Yeah, or his beak.
I feel like at this point, Callie Mae would be like, I say, I could give it a try.
Well, I'm gonna let everybody get their attempts in.
I don't really have.
Get out the way.
I don't really have lockpicks. I have a chisel and a hammer, but I don't think that's going to be of much use.
Y'all, do we even know if this door ain't electrified like the one in the entrance?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yes. Yes.
River, that trick you pulled where you done threw that concoction on it, that was some mighty fine thinking.
I could try. It might take a moment or a while. Remember
Well, I
how
reckon no matter, it don't matter what the liquid is, somebody got some kind of drink. Hoobra, ain't you got some?
Yeah, some drink. I have some water.
No purple drink from Hoopra, huh?
Come on, Hoopra, you ain't got no purple drink?
I don't think I do.
What kind of wood grew are you?
You're right though. I actually think I have a spell to convert my water to something else. You know what I mean?
Well, I reckon I'd like to try that. River, remind me what kind of concoction you threw on that there first door?
It was vodka.
Now, I'm just a hunter from the boonies, but y'all reckon we need to use vodka again?
Do you have lockpicks?
Yeah, I got them.
Could I borrow your set?
You promise to give them back, right?
Of course.
Well, all right then. Here you go. Kelly May hands him over.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, that's enough to pop it open.
Well, I didn't explode while I was doing it. Here's your lockpicks. I'm going to.
All right, let's venture forth.
Now, hold on, wait. We gotta tap all the stones.
I'm just gonna do what I did before and crawl.
All right,
I'm
I
gonna
need a.
literally put the crawl in dungeon crawl.
All right, as you step on those floor tiles, I'm going to need a dex.
But he would have a hand on it because he's crawling.
Okay. Is he like on his stomach?
I'd say he's on hands and knees.
All right, I will give you an advantage to that, but a fireball shoots out.
Okay.
So dex, I'll give you a +2.
Oops, I accidentally pulled a D10 out, so ignore the D10.
I will. Oof.
All right, so that's bad.
Yeah, give me a save versus Ray.
How do I get rid of these?
You can just right click.
Right click.
Should be able to just right click.
All right, save versus Ray.
Yeah, you want to be above it.
So that is 11 is the numbers. Let me roll the dice.
Okay, yeah, that's a pass, so you will only take half damage. Let me just... So you only take 1 damage.
Okay.
And your hair sizzles, and everybody smells the pungent odor of charred goat fur.
Well, everyone, I hope that was a lesson to all. Yeah, look at these statues.
Dang.
All right, so there's no real way for me to do this. I mean, I could probably do it, but I don't know if I'd be able to talk at the same time. But this is like a rhythm trap. So each of these statues shoots a fireball, and they're like 1 square off from each other. So it's, you know, like a bullet hell game where you have to like run through the empty spots.
I don't know if he would be smart enough to figure that out.
That's why we have dice. So, again, I will let any of you choose how you think your character can get through it. any of the ability scores, any of the skills you have on your character sheet are applicable. You just have to convince me and the party that it's a believable choice. So we will go down the line with Shadwell since you're first, or River, did you brush past?
I'm rolling intelligence to see if he would notice the whole rhythm aspect, and it looks like he doesn't.
No, he just maybe he doesn't notice the rhythm, but he is definitely wide-eyed, like an anime character at a fireworks festival. Suge!
So since he can't really figure it out, and he notices these fireballs coming, he's just gonna try to time it so he doesn't get hit by one. And he's just gonna try to run past. Get to the other side where the door
which
is.
ability do you think that is?
I think running would probably be dexterity.
Okay, you can do. That's acceptable. I would have even accepted strength, which you have a +1 to.
I'll do strength then.
Well, yeah, that's a success. It's not pretty, but it's enough to get through. And then please give me a... Hey, Witch, if this was 5e, what would a perception... What is perception? Is that intelligence?
Wisdom.
Okay. Shadwell, give me a wisdom roll. You do notice that on this skeleton, not the one you're standing next to, but the one a bit further away from you, you do see something twinkling in its skull. But you are now currently out of the line of fire where you are, so... just hang out there. We will cut to River Under Stars. River, were you observing Shadwell's traversal of this trap?
Yeah, I think that's why I moved in.
All right, in that case, I will, because you saw how he cleared the trap, I will give you a +1 to whatever ability or skill check you wish to use to get past it yourself.
Okay. How many so it seems like the furthest one I can kind of see how the flames are. So my idea was to use Extinguish, which is an arcane spell.
Okay.
It says, whirling zephyrs instantly snuff out up to 1 flame per level of the caster. Flames up to the size of a burning torch may be affected. If a flame is held by a creature, they save versus spell to prevent the flame from being extinguished. So, I guess time it so I can hit them all as they appear.
Okay.
Kind of walk briskly across.
Okay, yeah. And because you're level 5, you would be able to take care of all 4 of them. So, yeah, that works.
Cool. Yeah. Then I will...
All right, now you give me a wisdom to see if you observe this key on the skeleton. You do not. You're too busy concentrating on your conjuring.
Yeah. Trying to not look too proud of herself. But, oh, yeah. You just fucking walk across.
Calumet turns to Grisha and Hootbra. Y'all? Which one of y'all is going next?
Oh, I'll go. This is totally like a game we used to play in the Hollywoods, like Hoot, well, not Hoot, but Flopscotch, kind of like a rhythm game.
Oh, that sounds nice. Hootbra, we used to play a game called Red Flame, Green Flame.
Oh, cool.
All right, Hootbra, how are you going to clear this trap? As soon as River gets to the other side, the flame mechanisms turn back on.
My plan was to just kind of hop through it. I feel like that's what Hoopra, he feels like he doesn't need magic to do that.
All right, so on your character sheet, which ability score, or I mean, sorry, which ability would you use, or a skill?
I would argue it's. I was gonna argue intelligence, but I think maybe dexterity.
All right, I accept that. Now, let me ask another question. Were you observing Shadwell and River traversing this trap?
Yes.
All right, then you will receive a +1. So you already have a 1. Wait. Yeah, right? Your modifier's +1,
It's
so you have
one.
+2. So.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's 1. So it'd be 2.
Yeah, D20 +2. Yeah, 14 is a pass. So you want to narrate how you hop through these fireballs?
I'm like, oh yeah, there's this like little song we used to do. If you see the Holly coming, I knew they would. I don't know. I'm not coming up with anything, but some sort of childhood song that sounds like a nursery rhyme.
All right, so yeah, you cross. Please roll me a wisdom to see if you notice the skeleton with the key in its head. Yeah, on Thursday, Witch was having me sing Frank Sinatra.
Wow.
Okay, you do not notice it.
Hey,
Back in-
I made it through.
Yeah, how do you guys feel watching Hoopra skip and hop through this fire trap?
You said like hopscotch?
We called it flopscotch, but hopscotch.
No one's impressed, Hoopra. Sorry.
Damn.
Back in the hallway. Grisha? How you gonna get through that trap?
It's probably just gonna walk.
You're just gonna walk? Grish, I'm gonna lose all my hair at this party. I can't. Oh my god.
It's gonna
Sounds
be
like
okay.
something a kid would say. So you're gonna make any roll? Maybe a Constitution if you're not gonna do anything.
Well, I mean, it's like you said, it's a rhythm, so there's like a 1 in 4 chance of me just getting the exact right timing, right? right?
All right, yeah. If you want to roll a d4, and on a 4, you're just walking through like.
And on a
Fuck
1, I
man.
hit every single flame.
Yeah. Get hit 4 times. Okay. So yeah, you just give me a save versus Ray for half damage. That is a fail, so you take 3 damage. But you make it across.
So when I make it across, I guess the end of my mustache is on fire, and I put it out.
Hell yeah. Give me a wisdom to see if you notice that skeleton with the key in its skull. Also, you definitely would have walked over that is a success, but you would have walked over the 10-foot pole in the middle of the room.
What's up with the skeleton with the key in its skull?
The what?
I'm gonna point at it. Skeleton with the key.
Oh. Is it right next to us?
Yeah, who brought standing on it?
Hoopra, your foot is on the skull key thing.
Oh. Sorry, dudes. No wonder I didn't see it.
Shadwell's
hear
going
somebody
to
say,
try to
"Watch
twist the
that."
skull off the body.
Okay.
So the key is in the skull, right?
Yeah, it's like in the eye socket.
He's gonna shake it out.
All right, yeah, you do, and you find the key. When you grab it, it makes the discovery sound from Legend of Zelda. Do 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 do.
He's gonna hold it above his head.
Then the text is gonna read. You got dungeon chamber key.
Do-do-do-do. And he's gonna use it.
Whoa. Yo, I'm just gonna wait over here. Kelly May says.
Showing that yellow belly, huh?
God damn it, Shadwell.
I hate you, Shadwell. He's gonna look around the room to see if he spots a switch and tells everybody, let's check to see if you find any buttons or levers or something like that. Oh, hello, young man.
Declaration.
Shadwell's gonna yell, I done told you, and he's gonna take out his halberd to attack.
Okay. This undead Bregel is going to rush at you. Is anyone else declaring anything?
River will move to the chamber and pull out a musket.
Fuck yeah.
A musket?
Yeah, it's like an old gun.
No, I know what a musket is. I didn't know those existed in this world.
Yes, you did.
That's very high
Count Cookie
tech.
Puss was using one for a while.
Yeah, we've had one in the campaign since like session 1.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. It just feels
I've
very...
shot a lot of with this musket.
Yeah, you thinking Hubra wants to get one? It's not a gat, but
This is actually Count Cookie Puss's musket. I bought it off him.
the same one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's badass. Do you have a musket morph?
I've made one when I was still in one weekend a long time ago, but I don't have it in the game.
If you want to send it to me, we can add it.
Oh, sure.
It might take a few minutes to conjure up, to render out, but why the fuck not? Okay, so River is getting her musket ready. What's everybody else declaring?
I'm going to get my sword ready. I have an astral blade.
Okay.
I didn't recognize myself because I was so small.
Young Grisha.
Yeah, Lil Grisha. So I was gonna step forward next to Shadwell and kick him in the head, but I guess I'm gonna step forward next to Shadwell and kick him in the nuts.
Kick Shadwell in the nuts?
No. The other.
Oh,
Bravo.
the undead Brego. Okay. All right, movement phase. Okay. Missile phase. River.
Don't miss. Upra has put himself in a very precarious position.
That is a hit. So roll 2d8 plus your dex modifier, please. God damn. All right. River, you want to narrate what it looks like where you have defeated this undead Breggle? Ms. Understars.
Oh shit! I was muted. I think maybe it was the silver bullets that she's had loaded since we went out to search for the swamp monster.
Okay.
But yeah, destroys this dude.
Fuck yeah.
Does a musket do 2d8? Or is that
Yep.
a?
It sure does.
New-
That's
Oh, shit.
my notes there.
I had it as 1d10.
No, my homebrew rules are flintlock pistol does 2d6 and musket does 2d8.
Oh.
I don't have anything in here about blunderbuss, but I guess I would just use musket rules.
So since this guy just got blasted and Hoopra's standing right there, is Hoopra just covered in like blood and viscera?
Well, it was a... Yeah, but I mean, it's like an undead zombie, so it's more like a gelatin and bone...
Pudding.
Bone pudding, gelatin, and like powder.
Damn. Is everyone okay?
My ears are ringing a little, but good job.
What? My ears are ringing. I can't hear.
He just
You
kind
got
of nods
fucked
at
up?
River. Grisha, help me with this. And he points to the lid of the coffin. He's going to start trying to push the lid off.
We should work together to lift this.
All right, you guys should be able to open this one.
Does it flip open like that? Ever gets hit in the face?
There's
guess
a battery inside.
I guess it depends on how strong they lifted it.
I mean, if Shadwell was asking for help, I was kind of just assuming that it was like stuck, so I was just gonna lift his with my legs. What is this plant thing? Is that just an interesting plant, or is that like?
Why don't you have Hoobra put his hand on it?
Bro, why don't you put your head underneath that thing?
I don't know about that, Grisha. You're the strong dude.
But you're the magical one.
Put my head where?
Yeah, Hoopra, I bet Teth will do it.
Wait, put my head where?
Shadwell points to the plant.
Oh. Can I roll a intelligence check to see if I recognize it from something?
Sure.
Is this secreting fluids?
Maybe.
Gross.
Hooproth thinks this is actually a pipe leaf.
This looks like one of those gnarly strains of pipeweed that I might know about it. I don't know if it's smokable. It still has some essence in it. It looks like I'll see what it is. I don't know though. It looks. You guys need to watch my back, okay?
Sure. I agree. It's a weird looking strain. Looks. If I had to give it a name, I'd call it Audrey. Audrey 2, Audrey 3. I don't know.
Love that.
We didn't pull this lever though, right?
Yes, Shadwell pulled it.
And the plant appeared.
No, the plant was already in here.
What happened when the lever? I guess I think I must have just missed what happened when the lever was pulled.
You guys will have to keep exploring the dungeon to find out.
Nothing that we could see.
Okay.
We get some flavor text that said we hear a noise somewhere.
Yeah, mechanism is turned in the dungeon.
Yeah, something shifts.
Okay, I'll poke it. I'll poke it with.
Man, if only we had a 10-foot pole.
Yeah.
But where would we find something like that?
It's a mystery.
Well,
I don't know.
Well, I don't see the fire anymore.
The fire mechanisms have been turned off.
Maybe the lever did that.
Okay, you guys may bypass all these traps, but you just need to tell me how.
He's gonna walk carefully around or through them.
Okay.
Yeah, Rupert's gonna take this 10-foot pole and be poking at floor stones.
Dope.
I'm following River and others who have.
See which way to go. That way is the cranberry. So I think we have to go the other way, maybe?
No, we came from this way.
Oh, we did. So where do we go now?
Well, Callie May is down this way.
Just that's the way we came, that room.
There's a D20 in
Do we remember? You know how the walls have those crosses on them? Did they all do something, or they were just kind of more design?
here. That was track marks of us marking where we've been.
Where we've been, okay. Oh, the meat.
Have we been here?
Yes. When you go up there, it says 104.
104.
Oh,
It wouldn't say 204?
Well, I guess that level was just for the traps.
Or it's a game of mastermind.
What is that?
What's what? What are you seeing?
Grisha said something about a mastermind.
Mastermind. It's a game my brothers used to play. In where they would choose among 4 colors and try and guess in what order they had them arranged. But I was thinking maybe it's like a simplistic version, you know, where some switches need to be turned one way and some switches need to be turned the other way.
I'll tell you, Grisha, that I don't know if I'm smart enough for dungeons.
So we're doing it.
Maybe if we took Namu Xine's course, this would be easy.
Well, you know, I just stab things.
I don't think Namu Xine has anything worthwhile to teach.
Either way, it's been good experience.
How to make a good fondue, maybe.
Oh, I love fondue.
Well, I see the way we came, but I haven't really seen another way to go.
Are we sure there weren't no branches? Maybe we took a left when we should have made a right?
I have no idea.
No, I don't mean right now. I mean, you know, earlier in the dungeon.
Probably.
I think this looks like one. We could go all the way back, or we can see where this leads.
Let's go the path we haven't gone yet, if we know which way that is.
All right. Well, I'm going to start poking at these stones as we go.
All right. As you poke through them, I will let you know if and when you set off a trap. It's the dead end. Let me mark it.
Oh, a dead end. Okay. Grisha, you took off running for a moment.
I think it's safe to say we're lost.
I feel like we've been here.
Which way did we come from?
Which way did we go?
Well, we just arrived from this way.
Should just call you Cotton Eye Joe, Callie Mae.
Hardy har.
Where did we come from? Where did we go?
Is this door locked?
It is not.
I'm going to start poking at stones in here.
All right, I will let you know if you set one off.
Oh, yep. All right.
It was another dead end hoop, bruh. Y'all, I think I remember there being a fork when we first got into the dungeon.
Yes, but who brought each with his hands?
Here's where Hooper almost blew us all up.
Good times.
All right, you're going a little too fast there, Grisha.
Oops. Oops.
Oh, I didn't realize this was new territory. I thought we were backtracking still.
We've been down this hallway, haven't we?
I don't think so. I don't remember this switch.
All right, yeah, let me just replace them.
Did we pull this switch?
I don't believe so. I remember we pulled one for the big stone ball, the boulder. And we pulled the one in the sarcophagus.
Oh. Let's see what that one does then.
And we pulled the one in that room with all the bones.
Oh, yes. Let's see.
Yeah, you get a prompt, something in the dungeon, some mechanism in the dungeon. All right, so this is one of those. It's another rhythm trap. The spikes, they kind of go in and out on the wall. I'll move them back so you can actually move through the hallway. But just imagine they're shooting out rhythmically.
Can I discern any kind of pattern?
You will have to make a roll for that, but yeah, it's possible.
What would you like me to roll?
I would say a wisdom, but if there's something else that you would, if you can make an argument for intelligence or anything else. Yeah.
Wisdom it is.
Not only that, but you can confidently relay this information to your teammates.
Okay. I think I have the pattern. Here we go. And I will attempt to move through the spikes and then keep track of the tempo as I do so.
Yeah, you succeed.
Okay, it's like this. And River will start clapping out the, like in the scene in Galaxy Quest.
Yeah.
And there's all the shit, and he's like 2 2 4 2 2 2 1 2, like that sort of thing.
Exactly. So with that, your teammates may pass through the trap.
Wow, I didn't. It's cool to know elves have rhythm.
Yes, thank you. Good prop.
All right, where to now, y'all?
Well, we should definitely mark this route. Well, I'm sure Kelly may,
Yeah, I'll mark it.
What's up with this big ass bear trap? Is it just a giant bear trap?
It sure is.
Huh.
Do you want to disarm it or something?
Yeah.
All right, that'll probably be dexterity, but intelligence or wisdom also works.
Can I observe the mechanism with intelligence and then use dexterity to
Sure.
see if I can spring it? Either way. So that's a 9 on intelligence. That's a 10.
Okay.
And do dexterity for fun. Because why not? 8.
Yeah, so it doesn't go off or deal any damage to you, but it's a very crude disarming.
Well, Caliban, perhaps you would add this to your trap collection. You like traps, right?
I do. Thank you, River.
Anything on Skeleton Guy?
Yeah.
Magic keys, like we found?
No magic keys for him, but you do find 24 gold pieces and a rusted dagger.
Do I sense anything magical about this dagger?
You do not.
Back on the floor, the dagger goes.
Hadwell, which way are we going?
Why would you ask me? I don't.
You're leading.
I'm waiting
For what?
for somebody else to figure out where to go.
Let's try this way.
I've told you many times, Kelly May, I'm directionally challenged.
But you're a knight, ain't you?
That doesn't mean I know my north from my south.
Oh, come on, it's easy.
You're the hunter. You have to know these things.
I do. You implying I don't?
The opposite. Saying you would know, not me. The directions are for my squire to tell me.
What's that you see, River?
It's another switch.
Another one.
Do you think this one flips the other one on the other side of the hallway?
Let's find out.
Right, you hear another mechanism somewhere in the dungeon. Grisha, you've done a bit of counting and arithmetic while you've been in here, and you feel like there's probably only one left to find.
There's probably only one switch left to find.
Well, we were off to a bad start, but this doesn't seem so bad. Oh,
I don't know.
what's this?
What is that? Hoopra!
What is that?
Hoopra! Hurry! Come quick! Hoopra, what is that?
What is that rope?
I don't know.
I've never seen you sound so scared. I can find out. It looks like a rope.
It looks more like a snake to me. Or a tentacle or something.
Oh. Well,
Upra thinks it's actually a pair of shoes. I mean, you rolled a 1. Come on.
yeah, no. Be careful, don't.
Tid, if you step on that guy's shoes, he's going to want to fight you.
So you're saying it's a shoe. That's your working theory.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's not just anybody's shoe, it's Debo's shoe?
But I don't really wear shoes, so I don't know all of the diversity of their shapes. I could see someone wearing shoes like that.
Shadow's going to casually walk into this area.
All right, the tubes, these ropes, don't react. They're inanimate objects.
This wall over here has strange lights on it. What do you two magical people make of this?
Grisha, what do you think? I'll say.
This might be a little more river knowledge. I don't know that much.
River's going to place a hand on the wall and detect magic. That's a 6.
Yeah, you feel like it's some sort of it is magical, and you feel like these are whatever's causing this magical darkness in the dungeon. It's like some kind of energy converter.
Well, it's definitely magical. And might be artificially suppressing the light in this place.
How do you stop it?
River would know that this is probably, part of the simulation of a dungeon. So maybe there's some control room where the teacher supervises.
Okay. Well, I don't think there's a way that we could dispel the magic from here. I'm sure that's wherever Namu Xine is.
Well, maybe if we continue along. See something sharp and pointy right here.
Oh. What do we see before us? Is it just a pile of fire? like in Rainbow Six.
Yep. I'll say, if only we had someone with a metal arm who was real strong. Maybe he could clear this for us, and not have to worry about getting cut.
He's just gonna nod and look at Hoopra.
Y'all, I think Hoopra should do it.
Oh, that's so flattering. But we all know Grisha's got the guns.
Grisha, you got a gun? I thought River had the gun.
His arm guns, bro. Those are huge.
All right, Grisha. That is a success. So you want to narrate how you take care of this obstacle?
Grisha does that like band workout thing that you see like The Rock doing, you know, where he's like or Jason Momoa, you know, where they're shaking those big old bands or whatever. I don't know what the hell that
big
works
ropes.
out. Yeah, those big ropes.
The battle rope.
Sometimes I've seen like people do them with like bigger like band things though.
Like a guitar? I'm just fucking with you. I know what you meant by band. But yeah, you're doing CrossFit, right? That's a CrossFit exercise?
I guess. I don't know.
CrossFit. Exercising done incorrectly.
It's some trending exercise.
So yeah, you guys see Grisha grab the barbed wire and he flails them around in both arms, and then he becomes a TikTok celebrity.
That was amazing.
Good job, Grisha. How's that? I feel inspired.
I say good work.
Oh yeah.
Look, this way has a lit wall again, but it appears to be a dead end. Perhaps we're getting closer?
Mayhap, y'all.
Well, what's this now? Hoopra, come stick your head in this bowl.
Oh,
Are you gonna do it, Hoopra?
no. Is there liquid in there? What's going on? What is that?
Probably
Well-
melted cheese or some shit.
It looks like it needs an offering.
Like a wood crew?
Are you offering?
Or purple drink.
Do you happen to have one of those pellets on you?
Oh. You mean like my food pellet? That I regurgitate?
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, I can make one, but you guys can't look.
He turns away.
Grisha doesn't want to hear either.
Hoopra's eyes are like bulging out of his skull.
Doing Total Recall.
Get your stomach.
Okay, I produce a pellet.
And what do
So
you do with it?
Wait, what was that?
I'm just curious what you're going to do with it.
Oh, so I was, so Shadwell, you're saying maybe I can put this in the bowl?
Yeah, that could be an offering.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's see what happens.
Or you have to describe in great detail how you do this.
So I regurgitated a pellet from my gullet, and it's fairly dry, but I hold it and place it into the bowl.
All right, as you put your hand in the bowl, you get sucked into it. And you guys all hear. "Brr, brr, brr."
There. Do you think he's dead? I hope he's not dead.
Well, I feel responsible, so he's gonna stick his hand in the bowl now.
All right, yeah. And, it's like, I know there's a movie where people get sucked into, is it like Looney Tunes, Space Jam or something?
I kind of
Wave
picture it
master.
like one of those Super Mario pipes.
Yeah, but they have to jump all the way in. You guys are just putting your arm in and getting sucked in.
I guess it's a teleporter of some kind.
Ubra's just standing there in shock and disbelief.
Shadwell shakes him. Wake up, Hootbra!
I found out where I went. And I have a pellet in my hand, which I'm going to throw away.
Don't forget, Shadwell. He has a pellet in his hand.
Save it to throw at Namu Xine.
Should we get the others?
Well, let's wait and see how long it takes for them to come over here.
Meanwhile, with River and Grisha,
Could be a trap.
Do we light a candle in their memory now or later?
yeah, 100% River's like, well, I'm not going to put my hand in there.
Hmm.
But you may roll wisdom, intelligence. You definitely know it's magical, so you could save that roll. But yeah, if you want to try to decipher it, either one of you.
Go wisdom. It's not.
Give a bonus to that.
I don't.
9 is not enough.
I do have a bonus, but it's 1, so, and you just said 9.
9 is still not enough. Y'all, maybe they're dead.
Well, for sure they're dead.
God damn it, Grisha. This party's going to be the death of me.
Yeah, probably.
Meanwhile, with Hootbra and Shadwell,
He's just gonna wait. He's getting comfortable and he's waiting.
what is Hootbra doing?
thinking about the pellet he produced.
That's
And
it.
Was it worth it? But also wondering. But Hootbra's also wondering about where this is going. That's about it.
So Hootbra, what do you do to pass the time?
I mean, if I do have some pipe weed, I could try to light that.
Okay.
Yeah, that might be a good thing. That might take some of the edge off of this experience.
Will you play an instrument?
Yeah, I might play. I might have some riffs in my head too.
All right. Well, then River and Grisha might hear some pan pipes echoing through the dungeon's halls. But if they're just in your head, if you're just coming up with riffs in your head, they don't hear it.
Hey, Shadwell, do you mind if I play some tunes?
Oh, go for it. I could use some entertainment.
Cool. Well, I was thinking about doing this for the next Hootie Palooza.
Hootenanny.
He's trying to advocate for the name change, but he's only got 2 signatures.
Okay, I'm gonna play a little riff.
All right. So, Grisha and River, you do hear echoing of pan pipes.
Oh, it's almost like I can still hear him.
Yes. I'll miss them. Wait. I think I actually do hear them. I'm going to touch it.
All right. As River puts her hand in. You are shot out of the other end, where you see Hoopra and Shadwell token up, riffing, they're just jamming. Sounds pretty psychedelic.
Oh. Hello.
River,
I won.
you guys made it.
River's going to
Finally,
go over
River.
and put her hand back in the bowl.
Okay.
Do I go back to the other side?
Yes, you do.
Hello.
You survived.
Yes, I think it's linked to another statue. Hoodbra and Shadow on the other side.
Okay.
Should we stay on this side or continue on the other way? What do you think?
Is there anything left on this side?
There might be. I know the door that we're looking for is on this side. But I'm sure this is in the same dungeon. Let's go see what Chadwell and Hooper, I think.
Brr, brr, brr.
Oh, you made it.
Kelly May will be like, damn it, y'all.
Oh, what is it now?
I'm alive. I can't believe it. I thought I was dead.
Chadwell will pass the pipe around for everybody to have a little puff.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's see what's this way.
Bless you.
So far, nothing familiar.
Shadwell, why would it be familiar? We just came through a portal.
I don't know. I don't know where it sent us. It could have been sent us anywhere. Oh, it's another one of those magical walls.
Okay, dudes, it's your turns. No more pellets.
I hope you saved that pellet. I want to cram it into Namu Xine's stupid face.
Oh!
Grisha, I think this is your forte. It's one of those things that you disassembled before.
I believe that is a fail. But if you would like to deactivate it, you can just break it. Let me see. After all your bonuses, how much is that?
I mean, it's just if it's just a straight strength, then I only have a +3.
All right, 5 is not enough.
You okay, Grisha? Look like you're struggling there.
Oh, that hurt. I thought I would break it with just one with one chop, and it did it. That hurt. That really. Ow.
Shadwell will try to break it.
All right, strength, please. Yeah, 14 is enough to break it.
Take that, Bo, for offending my friend.
Yeah. Fuck off, Bo. It's a nice quality of life feature that they added the little dot to like rotating characters.
Yeah.
Have we been here before?
We're back at the entrance.
Oh.
Right back.
Are we?
Yes, that's the statue.
Oh, okay.
So then we have to go this way then?
No, I think there's another way that. There's that. Oh, and then I guess this is just a dead end.
It's a contemplation corner. You can think
We could
about
use
your
the-
life choices.
We could use the statue to go back to the area that we were at before. I think there
Yeah.
were other ways that we didn't go back then.
Have we been down to this left passage?
I'm back.
Yeah, that's how we first entered.
So we
That
have
was-
gone this direction.
Yeah, that's our original path.
Right, then Shadwell's gonna contort his way past the trap to get and check the statue thing.
Okay. Looks the same as it did when you entered.
He's gonna mess with his painting.
In what way? You gonna like draw a mustache on it or something?
He's gonna try to take it off the wall.
You do?
Is there anything behind it?
Nope.
Well, I don't see anything with this statue, River.
I'm sorry?
It looks the same as before.
Yes, but the door. The door is in the maze.
Lead
Didn't
the
we
way,
find-
River.
Didn't
I
we
have
find
no idea.
the locked door?
Yes.
we need-
It was that white and brown door.
I don't think we've gone this way. Is this like a jungle gym?
Yep.
Burger King Kids Corner.
Yeah.
um. Well, Grisha, you're transformed into a kid, Grisha, so this should be easy for you, right?
Hopefully.
All right, I'm thinking dexterity, but what are you thinking?
Yeah. I mean, I still don't have any bonuses to Dex, so I'm just like, because I'm still Grisha, so I'm just like smaller, but I still got the same joints.
Was that Dex?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's not very elegant, but you do manage to crawl your way through it. And you should just be able to walk your token through. I guess not.
River will try to crawl under.
Okay.
Give it a dexterity. 17.
She doesn't actually crawl. She power slides all the way.
I will try to slither through.
Dexterity, please. Yes, 11 is a pass. All right, Hoopra. He looks like a gymnast. He's flipping and twirling around.
Was that you doing like the what's the fucking Olympic thing?
I was
The
trying,
elevator.
yeah.
That's
He's
quite
like-
impressive.
He's bouncing his hips on it. And it's only a 10, but he's still doing fucking top tier gymnast moves.
That's how we do it.
Y'all, Shadwell's still back there.
Do you need help?
I need emotional support.
You can.
You can do
Uh,
that. Come on.
With River's encouragement, he's gonna try to crawl and slide under the pipe things.
Dexterity, please. So it's bulky in your armor, but you managed to get through.
Only because of River's encouragement.
Never give up.
It's a little bit claustrophobic in there.
Which way?
Well, there's a lever here.
Oh, I think that's the last one.
As soon as you flip it, the music changes.
Does it turn into boss fight music?
Nope. Oh, is the music not playing? Let me try. Y'all, the dungeon seems different now.
What do you mean?
Didn't it just get a whole lot lighter in here?
Yeah, it's kind of hazy.
Why's it all foggy? So who brought statue?
That's just what I was thinking.
Hoopra, why does Namu Xine have a statue of you?
What does this statue say?
It's like a poetic way describing how the statues work. Like a hand in the bowl to go to another. I don't know. It'd have to rhyme.
I'll put my hand in this one. Oh. Oh, shit. Is this statue new?
You'll have to go see the recording and find out.
I'll go back through the statue and tell everyone, like, oh, I think this is the way through.
Oh, this one?
Yes, it leads to the door we were trying to open.
At last. Namu Xine!
Hey, whoa! Congratulations! Wait a minute, you're not my students. Who are you?
Hello.
Maybe some melted cheese would refresh your memory.
Long time no see. Or should I say long time no zine?
Shadow says,
This
I
guy's
have
a
some
real-
questions, Namu Xine.
Should we say
Dad
long
Woodger's a
time no
real
bleed?
hoot. Okay. Well, you got through the dungeon, so congratulations. Why don't you follow me? We could have this discussion in my office.
Oh, that sounds nice. It's quite stuffy down here. Hoopra, Grisha, are you coming along?
This is
Okay.
trippy.
I lost Shad. Is it up there? Okay.
And,
This
Yeah,
was
he's
like
next to Namu Xine if you want to teleport.
Oh my goodness. You should get one of those statues instead of all these stairs.
we've done some testing groups, and the adventurers seem to really like the idea of finally getting out of the dungeon and getting some fresh air. So we like to let them walk around in a wide open space.
That's good, I suppose. We did do a lot of walking just now.
Walking's good for you, young lady. And Namu Xine's going to put her staff on the door and then say, Melon. Are you guys all there?
We are missing Kelly May.
God damn it, this is really hard to do without being able to move up.
I keep clicking on my portrait and I catch like glimpses of us flying around.
Ah, much better. Here in my garden. Hey, do any of you want tea?
Oh, what kind of tea?
Oh, it's pine needle tea.
I'll pass.
Okay. And you, young man, you want some cheese fondue? She goes back into her garden and starts getting some herbs out of it, I guess. So you had some questions.
That's right.
Like what?
Such as, where do you obtain the infants that you provide to families?
Wait, well, you're coming in pretty hot. What do you mean? Infants?
Babies?
I meant plural. Yes, of course. I've only ever given one child up for adoption.
Only one?
Yeah. In fact, you look just like him, only much more grown up.
So then where did you obtain me for my parents?
You're the child?
Yes.
The frozen child? You're him?
What do you mean frozen child?
Oh, my, this is crazy. You have no memories of it. Of your early
That's why I'm
childhood.
asking you.
Truly. Wow. Let me conjure some chairs because you're going to want to sit down.
As long as they're not made out of cheese.
Why do you keep talking about cheese?
Can I have
He
some
likes that,
fun?
Krisha.
You offered it earlier, and we've been talking about it all day.
Sure, I'll conjure some as well.
Lovely. Thank you.
All right. That's not Namu Xine. Go back, Upra. Well, all right, young man. You should know. I was not the first whom you were in the possession of.
Go on.
My mentor handed me down a frozen child, whom his own mentor and one before that all kept in their possessions for their entire lifetimes.
When you say in their possessions, like they were just carrying around a frozen child?
Yes, it was some sort of magical enchantment that the child was just locked, frozen, time locked. Like a statue, but still not alive. But if you would touch him, he still felt real. But he was firm and immovable like a statue.
He was petrified? Like he became stone? Or
No, like he was frozen in a single moment of time, stretching for, by my calculations, well over 200 years, maybe even 300 years.
That's absurd.
River, have you heard anything about this? And I imagine the elven community would have.
right.
I don't remember which of you knows this, but anyone's character who knows who Igraine Mordlin is would know that she has often been intertwined with time-based magic.
And so
I-
then you figured out how to undo the curse? Sorry, River. What were you going to say?
I actually don't know if River would know.
I remember someone in the party knowing Chateau Mauvaise.
I think because I know I have asked you about that before.
Okay, but not River.
Grisha's. I don't know if he's been given the exact name, but I know he's been sent to look for. I don't remember if it was her though. I thought it was a different witch.
No, it was the dream.
Yeah, the
I
other
forget her
one.
name. Off the top of my head. Yeah, she's one of the other witches.
Yeah, because there's one that's in the Hall of Sleep, and then she was sending me to a different one. I think it was Igraine.
Let me see.
Because like I remember trying to decide whether or not, when I was thinking of like stuff for River to do in regular Dolmenwood, that was something I brought up, but I don't think I actually like read up on the story of it myself. So, no.
Okay. It may or may not be common knowledge in fairy, so if River knows about has deep, maybe not deep, but more than a cursory knowledge of the fairy royalty, she would know that Igraine is actually the foster daughter of Prince Mallowheart, who is the half brother of the Cold Prince.
Yeah, I was gonna say half brother.
Which makes her the Cold Prince's adopted niece. Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure what I should know. I'm all confused with
Well,
names.
if you're a magic user, even Hoobra would know that Igraine Mordlin is a mysterious sorceress in the northeast part of Dolmenwood.
I've heard stories of the Lady of Chateau Mauvaise, but thought it was more of like a bedtime story thing.
And elves were once bedtime stories for us.
Good ones, hopefully. Although, I suppose not.
But yes, young man, you have been in the possession of sorcerers for centuries.
And where did they get me from?
I'm not entirely sure exactly, but I do recall in a drunken stupor my mentor saying that the frozen child came from Meager's Reach.
Where's that?
That is also in the northeast of Dolmenwood.
And how did you undo the frozen curse?
It was actually not by my doing at all. Two young Bregel came to my home in dire straits. They asked for a tonic For the man, something made of rhino horn and other sort of male enhancement stimulants. But when the bride saw the frozen child, she wept with joy, a motherly joy, and asked to hold the frozen child in her arms. And it was then that he was thawed and began crying.
He looks at River and Grisha and Hootbra and Kelly and says, "Do all of you believe this?"
Hootbra doesn't, that's why he's turned away from you.
I believe you.
Crazy, as Hoopa would say.
This is so crazy.
I'm having a hard time imagining you crying, Shadwell.
But River, all babies cry.
I don't think Shadwell would have cried, even as a baby. But
Grisha, maybe.
I suppose maybe there's something to this. I think we should go to the northeast.
Hootbra, would you mind giving me a wisdom check? And Grisha, you may also.
I think we were planning on going north. Maybe we could just go east from there.
Grisha, you have never been to Meager's Reach, but you do know that there's during your travels, you have heard people talk about the three frozen, which are three frozen people that are in the town square of Meager's Reach. So I'm not gonna draw conclusions for you, but if it does start lining up that there could have been a fourth frozen that came from Meager's Reach.
Yeah, I think I have heard something about there being frozen from Maker's Reach.
Well, I suppose that we need to add that location to our itinerary then.
And perhaps have a word with the lady of Chateau Maurice at some point. She might be a bit too powerful for now.
Oh, wait, River, you don't want to go pick a fight with her, do you?
Well, not immediately. Just perhaps at some point. It'd be good to have at least a word.
A strong word? Or a power word, such as kill.
Well, if I could ever learn it, perhaps. Something to keep in mind.
One last thing, young man. And then Namu Xine grabs some parchment and scribbles something on it and then hands it to you. I believe these two names may help you on your journey.
He looks at it. What does it say?
I DM'd you.
Oh.
Well, congratulations on defeating or clearing the dungeon. Which trap was most annoying for you?
I think the first one, the first door, did a number on me. That's for sure.
So classic.
But I couldn't figure out how to detect magic on it because I had to touch it to sense the magic on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one, all right. That's why you don't touch it with your hands. You always use some object.
I always thought to detect magic you had to actually touch it with your hand.
Yeah, that is true. But if you wanted to discharge the magical trap, you just use a staff or a 10-foot pole or something.
Oh, good to know. I guess we did learn something along the way. And who is it? Oh no. What is he?
What are you guys doing here?
Good to see you again.
I'm majoring in business. Are you studying?
Just finishing classes. Friends, look, it's our old compatriot.
It is I, Prince Milktongue.
Christian's gonna tip his head and be like, Baron Hogwash.
Ah, yes. Yes, one-armed man. Did you know that they also made me the Dean of Admissions?
Excuse me? What? Who?
Yes. I'm the Dean of Admissions here. Oh, Snarf.
Wait, what?
I said I'm the Dean of Admissions here, Snarf.
When did that happen?
I was just off.
True?
Sadly, yes.
Oh, Namu Xine, before you go, I have a question. Are you okay? And also, how is your house?
This guy.
Oh, hey, last thing before we go, sorry about breaking into your house. Like, what? You broke into my house?
And Shadwell looks at Hootbra and says, Hootbra, now!
You know, young man, that elf bone staff of wizardry looks very familiar.
Hootbra, now!
Really? Rainbow, one colored like Lisa Frank, rainbow colors looks familiar?
Hey, wait a minute.
That seems kind of, I don't know, a little bit tacky for a master wizard.
Well,
I don't think they would have an elf bone staff of wizardry colored in Lisa Frank colors.
Listen, I was young. I was going through a phase.
Shadow was just kind of just staring at Hootbra expectantly.
Well, Namu Xine, you're really famous. And a lot of the things that you do are trending. So, including this elf bone wand, I've been I've heard about it on a few different sources. And so this is kind of an homage to that.
I need a charisma for that.
Yeah, he heard it from Reddit, the council of people who read it somewhere.
Let's see. Do you have any bonuses?
To charisma, no.
No.
It's
All right.
0.
No, it's not enough. Flattery will get you nowhere. So, yeah. Are there any more questions you wanted to ask?
Did we have any? We're just going.
I feel like we've asked them all.
Do we get a prize for finishing the dungeon, even though we're not enrolled in the course?
You do.
Oh, really? What is it?
Let me just find it here.
What, like in the garden? Is this another test?
No, I have it right here in my in one of my little
Mary Poppins handbag.
yeah, my Mary Poppins handbag.
Time Lord Tech.
Let's see, what's a good one? Ah, here it is. Unfortunately, I only have one item. It's bestowed to the group. So, which of you would like it? And she puts her hand out, palm up, and there's a ring on her palm.
River's gonna stand back and then try to touch it with a 10-foot pole and detect magic on it.
All right.
See if I can get the hang of detecting magic through another item. It's not working.
I could just tell you what it is.
Oh, what is it?
This is the ring of energy resistance.
Oh. Any
It grants resistance to mundane and magical energy of one kind. Let me see if there's more to it than that. Protects the wearer against harmful energy of a specific kind, cold, fire, lightning, etc. The wearer is immune to normal, non-magical energy. They gain +2 saving throws against magical energy, and any damage is reduced by 1 damage die rolled. For example, 46 is reduced by 4. Yeah, so simply when you activate this ring, you must make it known to what type of energy you are resistant to. And then at the end of that day, it will revert back to an off mode.
Well, I think it ought to go to Hupra, Kali, or I feel like, Hoopra, I know you have a lot of feathers, but your bones are, very small and fragile.
True. And this will help me. It'll be like drinking milk.
Sure. She just gives it to you.
Just whatever, man. I think yes.
So Hoopra, please add to your character sheet Ring of Energy Resistance. And then we'll just have to remember in the future that when you activate it, you have to announce what type of energy you want to be immune to.
Yeah. Sorry,
It turns into one of the Captain Planet rings once per day. Sounds like.
No, I was laughing thinking of Hoopra saying he wants to like get rid of negative energy, like bad vibes. But this is like
Use the power of love.
energy in this instance is
So for what it, I'm sorry, I cut you off. Please.
No, what were you gonna say?
Is it like, so it's like elemental damage and then magical elemental damage as well? So
yeah,
like,
so if you say you want to be resistant to lightning, it is both normal lightning and magical lightning.
but you have to save versus magical lightning, right?
No, it's whatever type. It's for both. But what I'm saying is, one day you could say I want to be, like, if you guys are going to go up against some kind of fire monster, Hoopra can say I want to be resistant to fire, and then let's say a few days go by and you're fighting a water monster, he could then say I want to be immune to water.
but he can only change the type once per day,
Correct.
and it doesn't reset each night.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to do like gremlin rules, but I'm going to say as soon as he goes to sleep, when he wakes up, it'll have reset.
Okay, so like mechanically, you would have to each time you wake up, like you can't just declare an immunity like in the middle of combat. You would
Correct.
probably have to do it like, oh, today it's going to be fire, and then so it's not on the fly changing, right?
Correct. But now that I made that stipulation about how he has to sleep and wake up, I am kind of hoping that he uses vapors of a dream to get more out of it.
Maybe it can help. Maybe it's like a sense to. Maybe vapors of a dream can help you, like kind of almost like a crystal ball, almost. Oh, crystal, but almost like foreseeing like.
Well, if you fall asleep, then when you wake up again, then you could get a new setting on the ring.
Interesting.
As long as you don't get poked by anything. A blade of grass.
A blade of grass.
Mosquito. That's technically piercing.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. You're right.
All I can think about is that clip of Black Knight Lightning when she was like, "Lightning doesn't affect me." Never mind. Okay. But yeah, I guess we'll have to be specific.
Oh, wonderful. So yeah, Hoopra, please add that Ring of Energy Resistance to your character sheet. And with that, we will call it a night. Everybody will get, for clearing that dungeon, I'm going to give everybody 1,000 XP.
Yay. What a twist with Milk Tongue being the dean.
I'm trying to find the cliff because at the Larry book, Witch actually said I'm just quoting a bit that Witch did.
Yeah, I think we did. I do remember us saying something like that.
Like, I'm majoring in business. And then maybe the dean of admissions.
No, what have I done?
But we also joked that he was secretly Baron Hogwash and goes around as a cat so he can like be a little dick.
Yeah, you just have to unveil that in character. I found it. Fuck yeah. All right, here you go. Yeah, so I posted the link if you guys want to listen to that. Did anybody level up?
New.
Nope.
Good, probably
No,
do.
but we're close.
Let's see. You have what? 19. Yeah, we are close. Holy shit. You're like 400 away. No, even less because you have the XP bonus.
Yeah, I did factor that in, the 10% modifier. I'm at like 1977. Yeah, close though.
Bet you didn't see that one coming, Shad. Well,
No.
it was an interesting assumption, but Shubnana, whatever her name is, she doesn't give babies back. She just takes them.
Yeah.
But now what are you guys going to do? You have a quest marker on the northwest of Dolmenwood and now a quest marker on the northeast. Two, technically, on the northeast.
I think we gotta resolve Crash's thing first.
All right. And just an FYI for Hootbra, Meager's Reach is pretty close to the Hollywoods.
Meager's Reach. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that where
Alright.
Brig Maker is from?
Could be. Yeah. But all right, everybody. Thanks for bearing with that dungeon. Sure got a little tedious, but we got through it.
We survived.
We did survive.
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent.
How do you feel about running a little mini dungeon crawl?
I thought it was fun. I personally think that Tailspire is a bit limited. I would have probably, like, if I was to do it again in the future, I probably wouldn't do it in Dolmenwood just because we've already staked our claim that it's going to be in Tailspire. But I would do it probably in Foundry.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I wanted certain types of traps, and they just don't have those elements in Tailspire.
I see what you mean.
Like what?
Like there's, like if I wanted a trap where like each of the tiles have been balanced. So like you guys have to kind of balance, American Ninja Warrior style. Like how do I do that in Tailspire? It's quicksand. Maybe I could have put like a sand component in there, but they don't have circles. So like here I could put and quicksand always looks like a little circle that's like sinking in the center.
Mhm.
Otherwise I have to do something like this with these little sand patches. And then I remember there was a dungeon I did a long time ago. It was a tower, technically, during Apple Quest. And every 2 rounds or 3 rounds, the gravity would change. Can't do that here. You remember that, Blue Octopus?
That does sound familiar.
So they'd be on the ground in 1 round. They'd be fighting, doing what they're doing, and then all of a sudden the gravity would reset and they'd be on the wall. Inception.
Or Labyrinth.
Yeah, in Labyrinth.